The following is rated TV MA and is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
Hey, what's up, people? Talk radio, Motivational Monday. Okay, that's always the title for my Mondays. And today is Monday, February 24th, 2025, which we are 15.07% through the year of 2025. 7 weeks and 6 days. 55 days total, 1,320 hours, 79,200 minutes, 4,752,000 seconds. So, those are the numbers for today. Okay. I always do that just for fun reasons, and stuff like that. Yeah, Motivational Monday, keeping myself motivated. Trying not to get in my head and stuff like that. Believing that having a business of my own is possible. It's hard and it's unlikely to happen, but it's possible. And I'm trying to keep my positive thoughts towards that. Because, it's a goal of mine to own a business and be in video business, videography, live streaming, blah blah blah. So I typed up a lot for like the personal and business stuff. Well, not a lot, but enough to kind of talk a little bit. So with personal stuff, I continue to feel stressed and anxious and all this stuff. And then there's times like in my everyday life how I'm always, called to help and called to do this and called to do that and helping my brother and helping my mama and blah blah blah, helping the wife sometimes and helping everybody do their stuff. Which, it's a good thing. It's in my heart. It's out of love for everybody. And then my brain always gets thinking the worst about everything, saying, okay, I do all this stuff, and it's like I'm kind of underappreciated by people sometimes, because they be like my mama, she always getting on my case. My brother always yelling at me. So sometimes the wife get mad at me and yell at me. Well, not yell at me, but kind of just like be moody with me, which is, it happens. Everybody has their moody days and their moody times. But it always makes my brain go into like, okay, nobody appreciates me. They're always mad at me. But, I try to get those feelings out of my head and just continue to push through all the crap that I think in my head. And, like some of the stuff I type, I might talk about everything on the list, but sometimes I don't. Like last week, half the episodes, half the shit I typed, I just left out because it was like, okay, that's not really important right now, so I don't talk about that, things like that. But these personal news things, I just like I like venting, letting the stuff out. That helps it get out of my head and into space and just out of my head. That way I can kind of get it out of the head and start fresh and hopefully like keep myself from getting too badly into my head, thinking negative and thinking bad and thinking all these things. Like here on there I said, I feel controlled by everyone in my life. My handicapped brother, my mom, my stepdaughter, my wife. Everybody seems to just control me. They tell me to do something, I do it. I jump. And that makes me just feel bad. Like, I'm like, I do all this stuff, but then everybody yells at me, gets on my case, and tends to not care that I'm a caring person with a big heart who helps as much as I possibly can. And so, it's not a bad thing, but it's just in here it gets to be where I think crazy. And I'm just trying to keep myself from being all like in my head and negative and thinking all these things about, feeling unappreciated for what I do around here and feeling stressed and anxious and blah blah blah. But it's hard to do that, so I just deal with the stress and anxiety and the feeling unappreciated. I just deal with it, and then I move on to the next day and try to start fresh and see what day brings, and then try to do better every day. I try. So yeah, it's just always, that's always a feeling for me. I just do everything for everybody, and I'm always either in trouble by someone in this house, or yeah, that's about all. Just feeling in trouble by everybody. My mom get on me, my brother get on me, my wife get on me. I'm like, oh my god. No matter what I do. Came home the other day, and my brother got on me, and he started yelling at me. I'm like, what are you yelling at me for? Yes, I'm home, and I'm staying home, yes. I mean, geez, you don't have to yell at me for it. I mean, I'm home. Sometimes I gotta get out and do stuff, though, just to get out, and be out of the house a little. Tomorrow I'll be out, go to my mom's doctor appointment with her. Help push her around in the wheelchair and all that stuff, and talk to her doctor, see what the dude has to say. He's not my favorite doctor necessarily. I don't really like him that much, but it's Mama's primary care doctor, so she needs to see him. And then come home, try to figure dinner. I'll have to think about it over until I go to bed tonight. I'll think about it some, and then tomorrow while I'm out, I'll think about it a little bit. There's only a couple things I could do. I'll probably have to maybe do like hamburger helper, because I didn't get no beans soaking overnight. Because if I make the bean soup, it's gotta soak the beans overnight, and I didn't put the beans in the pan to soak overnight. So I'll probably do that. I'll soak them tomorrow night and we'll make soup Wednesday or something. I'll figure it out. It'll work. It'll work out. Which leads me into business stuff, like the business news stuff. The numbers for my guests continue to grow. I keep reaching out to people and stuff. And see, as the scroller goes by, let me give it a minute here to get over through these, and I'll talk about some of the other things on the bottom of the screen, scrolling around. Thank you for continued support of Talk Radio, watching and all that stuff, commenting, whatever you do. Remember to like and share and subscribe, follow, and all those different things that you can do on Twitch, YouTube, Kick, Facebook. Purchase some Girl Scout cookies from the child. The link is in the description. Adeline's Girl Scout cookie online sale thing, Go buy some cookies. Support the Girl Scouts and support Adeline. It would be appreciated by the Girl Scouts and Adeline and her mother and me and everybody else. And then there's the GoFundMe fundraising. There's a QR code in the corner, or you can go in the description, find the GoFundMe link, and you can donate to help me launch my business and get it growing. Because like I say, my dream is to own a business, but it's hard to do. It's hard to get financing, and then I gotta get financing so I can try to get like a business license, and then like some more equipment and just all around other stuff. And then check out my website and become a member, www.crowrulesentertainment.com. No sports stuff. Now, upcoming guests. This is where I was talking about the guest numbers continuing to grow. So March 5th, next week, March 5th, James Gephardt, Wednesday, March 5th. Friday, March 7th, I'm going to have Hollywood Capone. March 14th, which is a Friday, I'm going to have James Buckman. I like that. And then March 17th, I believe that's a Monday or Tuesday, Betsy Kudlinski. That's going to be a pre-recorded interview, and I'll just put it on the live later on. And then April 4th is Michael Allison. So that's, 5 people? Something like that. And I've still got emails out to people waiting for replies and all that stuff. So, I'm working on these guests and stuff, and next week starts the guest. Next week is March. So Wednesday, March 5th will be my first guest next Wednesday, and then Friday will be my second guest. So that's kind of cool, And I'll see how these guests go, and continue to do guests and get more and more and more guests, and just make this show more interesting for people, and hopefully gain more of a following. Yeah, Jaden, it's cool. Getting guests is cool. And thank you for watching, Jaden. I appreciate it. And whoever's watching on Twitch and Facebook and all that. And then, as the live streams go, I do this, talk radio, but I also have gaming live streams where I do games. And I'm adding on some games just to kind of expand my live streams. I've added Cookie Run Kingdom, and it's kind of interesting game, and people tend to like it. So I'm going to do it for a little while just to see what kind of a reach I can get with that game. And then over this next week, I'm going to be doing some test lives with different games, just to get some readings on different games and what people like and stuff. So it'd be kind of cool. I'm the only one here right now. Well, you're the only one on YouTube, Jaden. It shows one person on Twitch and one person on Facebook. So, but I do appreciate all you guys watching, whoever's watching. The audience thing is slowly growing, but it'll get there as I start having guests and they advertise my show. They'll bring some guests along, some people along to watch the show, so they can see their friend on there or whatever. And maybe that'll gain me some followers and some subscribers and stuff. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm going to add extra games just to kind of give my gaming lives a little bit of an expansion. And over on the Crow Rules Entertainment website, there's like message boards, forums, whatever, where you can go chat about Dandy's World or Cookie Run Kingdom or Pet Sim 99 or whatever other games I add to my gaming library. A new like from Nancy Armstrong. See, my mom's one person watching on Facebook. She always does. Even though I tend to talk about being stressed and anxious over Mom and Jason and Jennifer and everybody else, But, hey, I gotta be real and vent myself sometimes and get the stuff out of my head so I can get it out of my head. And then get up tomorrow and start new and, all the stuff from today and the last couple of days over the weekend, I can vent. Because Saturday, Sunday, I don't do talk radio, so I can't vent. So I come on my Motivational Monday to get myself motivated to just get the stuff out of my head and move forward into a new week, trying to have a better week. Does that make any sense to anybody out there? It don't make sense to me all the time, but sometimes it does. And you know, and then I still struggling with the business stuff. You know, no GoFundMe donations, no bookings yet for videography stuff, low numbers on the live streams, but you know, it makes me think that I'm destined for failure, but I'm going to continue to fight to try to make this happen because it's what I want. It's a passion of mine. It's a goal of mine. And, you know, why give up on something just because it's hard? You know, all these successful people in the world, they don't give up on their dreams. They keep on fighting, you know. And then my brother in here crying, it sounds like, you know. See, these are the things that stress me out sometimes, you know. My brother be all in there crying away like he dying or something, and Adeline trying to sleep for school and stuff. But you know, I love my family, so I just deal with it and I get stressed, but I get rid of the stress by either smoking cigarettes or just venting like this on my show to get it out of my head and onto, you know, out into the world so I can get it out. And I feel better afterwards, you know, because then it's out and about and I don't have to deal with it in my head no more and move on. Now the cigarettes, you know, they help me de-stress a little bit because, like, if I get stressed and have a cigarette, something about the cigarette afterwards I feel a little bit better and I'm not so like stressed and anxious and crazy. Okay, I mean I'm always crazy, but you know. So yeah, with this show, you know, it's gonna be expanding with the guests coming up, and hopefully it'll work out to where I don't sound like an idiot or look like an idiot interviewing these people, you know. But you got to try something, you know. Like the Hollywood Capone guy that I'll have next Friday. I told him, you know, I'm new to this like podcasting talk show type thing, and he was like, well, you got to start somewhere. Everybody's got to start somewhere. So, you know, these guests I think are going to be understanding that I'm new to this, and I'm not that great at like the interviewing thing. Hell, I'm not even good at scripting these shows out yet to where I'm talking on certain subjects for a certain amount of time. Oh. And the wife talking to my brother, she like, go lay down. But, you know, I don't get totally mad at my brother, I just get annoyed. Because I know he's handicapped, so I put up with it. So, you know, you gotta deal with the handicaps sometimes and stuff like that. And actually, watch this. I'll be right back, okay? But I'm gonna be a minute, 1 minute. You discover the trees are fallen souls. We rest with hero souls. Silence is my home. They're not the only ones. Stay focused on its songs to find thy chosen, and you will soon become. Redefine what you could have had by starting with what you can. You know that the world has fallen, and you will see your path. And in the crowded market streets, you wander, and you don't. Okay, I'm back. So I had to go talk to my brother for a moment, try to calm him down. Um, oh, Freya here? Well, not really here, Jaden. She, the voice from beyond, yeah, behind the green screen. She's laying down resting. Okay. Um, at this time of night when I do my show, she usually lays and rests and takes it easy. Um, my mama, she laying down resting, which my mama's gonna have to go to bed soon because she gotta get up and go to the doctor tomorrow. Mother, hello. After this show, you go to bed. You hear me, young lady? Okay. And Jason is just, I told him keep it down and blah blah blah, and he all acting like he hurting or something. I'm like, boy, calm yourself. Yeah. So I had to deal with that. It just goes to show, life. Life gets in the way sometimes, and you got to go deal with things. So I just put on to be right back and go take care of it and come back. But yeah, yeah, I look up in the corner to the donate thing over here. Anybody wishes to donate, it'd be appreciated. You can see the goal; it's pretty hefty. But I've seen people on GoFundMe raise like tons and tons of money. So, but nobody's donating to me yet. But I keep spreading the word. I'd be sharing it on X or Twitter, whatever you call it, Twitter X. And people share it, but they don't donate. I'm like, okay, you're just gonna share it, but you're not gonna donate. And then nobody they share with donate either. It's crazy, man. What do they want me to sell an arm or something? But yeah, so tomorrow go out to Madigan Army Hospital with my mom for a doctor appointment, and then Wednesday I got a doctor appointment to get my finger poked, get my blood checked. So I gotta deal with that. Yay. Okay. That's the problem with heart problems. You gotta do blood thinners because you got an artificial heart, or not artificial heart, but heart valve, and then you gotta go get your blood checked all the time. It's crazy, man. What the heck? But it's worth it, I guess. I'm alive. As my heart doctor said, I would have been dead if I didn't do the surgery thing, So I did the surgery, okay, and I'm still alive. I'm still kicking. That's one thing about me, I might have stress, anxiety. I might get depressed at times. I might get annoyed by folks in my life, but I'm not like crazy suicidal and all that crap. I don't wish to die. I wish to build a business and own a business and have success in my life. That's what I want. I don't wish to die. I'm not suicidal. I'm just depressed at times and so stressed and anxious and just all those things. But I mean, I know everybody in this household here love me and everything, but there's times they get mad at me, all of them, and I'd be like, what the heck? What'd I do now? Did I blink the wrong way? Seriously. And then my mom, my sweet mother, she could be an annoyance at times. Mother, I love you, but like we had fish for dinner tonight, right? We had tilapia. Okay, and my mom was saying, does this have bones in it? I'm like, Mom, it's tilapia. Tilapia don't have bones. Okay, there's no bones in tilapia. And you ask me every time I make tilapia if there's bones. Try to get it in her head a little bit so she can remember. My mama's memory's going a little bit, but that's okay. I still love her to death, but is there bones in the fish? I've told you how many times in the past, my sweet loving mother. Huh? I know you're watching. Yeah, I know you watch. And I'm not being mean. I'm just making fun of you a little bit because you forget things, and then you say it again, and then you forget it again. You know, gotta repeat myself over and over. And then mother's getting old, so her hearing's going. So when I talk to her, sometimes I have to scream or yell because she won't hear me otherwise. I feel like my Uncle Sean, who yelled at my grandma all the time because she couldn't hear. And then people thought Uncle Sean was an asshole because he always screamed at grandma. No, it's because the ladies can't hear, so we gotta scream. It's just the way it is. We don't do it to be assholes. We just do it to get heard. And then let's see what else is coming up. Other than the guests next week, we got Girl Scouts Wednesday. And then this Friday, the 28th, is when they start doing their little booth sales at the stores and stuff, standing outside the stores selling the cookies. So I'm going to probably be back and forth between two different stores, like getting pictures of these Girl Scouts doing their little cookie sales, because that is one of my first little jobs for my Crow Rules Entertainment, videography. I'm going to put together a Girl Scout video at the end of the year, or at the end of the Girl Scout year. I think my wife said it was like September or something. I'm not totally sure. But get stuff throughout the year of the Girl Scout year, and then at the end of the Girl Scout year, put together a video. If any other parents want to buy a copy of a DVD, I'll charge them a little bit and get them DVDs out to them. I'm thinking kind of cheap for the first time, like $10 a piece or something. If they want to buy one, $10. And maybe a little tip if they want to tip, which would bring it up to maybe $15. $10 with a $5 tip. But we'll see what happens. That's still a ways away, and I still got pictures and videos to get throughout this year, throughout 2025, of the Girl Scout stuff, cookie sales, any field trips we do, different little events that happen with the Girl Scouts. So it'd be cool. And then let's see, it's a decently small little troop, so not a lot of people. So I won't make a lot of money from selling DVDs, but it's a start. And that's all I'm trying to do here, to get a start, get a jump on things, and get a video out to the parents of the Girl Scout girls. And then the parents can maybe give feedback on what they thought of my work, editing and putting together the videos. Word of mouth, it's always a good thing in business. A little bit of word of mouth. They did a good job, good quality, good editing, all that stuff. And then the guests I have, hopefully they'll be happy with the way I do my job, interviewing them and stuff like that. Just kind of blabbing, which is what I do well. I blab. And I talk and I talk and I talk. But yeah, it's always a good thing to start a Motivational Monday and start a week off with a Motivational Monday to motivate yourself to try to do better that week. And that thing is from the weekend go and move forward into a new week and try to improve yourself and all that stuff. Be better, because I know I'm a pain in the ass, but it is what it is. People get annoyed with me sometimes, but that's okay. They annoy me sometimes too. So it's fair. It's a fair thing. It's a fair trade. You annoy me, I annoy you. We just annoy each other. Okay, and that's what family is. Being annoyed. I'm telling you, man. It's truth. Families aren't gonna have perfect getting along days every day of the week or every day of the year or whatever. There's gonna be times where you don't get along. There's gonna be times when you fight. Sometimes you're gonna argue. Sometimes you're gonna not understand each other. Um, and you know, those things are common in families. You know, my brother drives me nuts. My mama can drive me nuts sometimes. The wife can drive me nuts sometimes. The child can drive me nuts sometimes. Our cats can drive me nuts sometimes. You know, it's but it's you know it's all about love. You know, because if I didn't love these people, I'd be like, I can't take this, man. Y'all are driving me nuts. But I love them, so I deal with it. And I get through, and then I get to Motivational Monday, and I let things out and motivate myself to be better, and just try to continue to grow as a person and be better and better and better and better, you know, and better my show and better my audience and better my everything, you know. Um, and for anybody who watches this, you know, I always appreciate that, because without viewers, I'd be just sitting here talking to myself. So I thank you guys for letting me talk to you and annoy you. um, we are halfway through the show now. I was going to say at the beginning of the show, if it happens like cut out all like automatically by itself, just boom, live stream over, it might be because of the weather out here in Washington right now. It's like the wind's supposed to get real bad tonight, like stormy kind of. So, you know, if the video just stops, that's why. It's not because I don't want to talk to y'all. No, I don't want you all to have to not look at this pretty face. Now, so this week, let's see, the plans for this week's shows. Tomorrow, Transformative Tuesday. So, just kind of a follow up of tonight of how to transform my life, try to make my life more better, and make my moods better, and make my depression better, and stress and anxiety better. You know, so I'll try to have some things to kind of talk about and cover that could help reduce all those things: stress, anxiety, depression, just all those things. And then Wednesday, Wedgie Wednesday, Wedgie Wednesday. That's just a random night. Talk about whatever the heck I want to talk about. Can talk about what happened at Girl Scouts that during the day. Can talk about my doctor appointment during the day. Can talk about whatever I want to talk about. Can talk about wedgies, and stuff like that. Then Thursday is Time Warp Thursday, all about the scary stuff of this world. And the wife said she'll be kind of a non-scene co-host, kind of voice from beyond, and she'll kind of talk about things as well, because she likes that kind of, you know, like aliens and ghosts and Bigfoot and all these like urban legends and myths and the scary things in the world. Okay. In this week's Thursday topic, I'm thinking maybe like some urban legend type stuff or something. You know, like maybe looking up some urban legends and talking about urban legends. And are urban legends real? You know, are they something made up that's not real? You know, we could discuss all that stuff. And then Friday is finally Friday, which is another just random night of talk, closing out the week, getting ready for the weekend, and you know, hopefully closing off the week with a happy time and good time and not so stressed and anxious. But we'll see how the week goes here. I'm just sitting here playing with my thumb drive. I don't know why. Anxious nervousness there, twitching around with things. Because I get to this point where I'm slowly out of stuff to talk about, so I start getting nervous and anxious about it, being like, okay, what am I going to talk to these people about that's not going to annoy them and make them leave my show, whoever's watching, I know I ain't got many viewers, but I'm hoping to be better with the viewers in the future, especially when the guests come. Because one of the deals with these guests that you get, they will advertise that they're going to be on my show to get other people to come watch it, to help bring viewers over to my channel and watch me, and maybe subscribe and continue to watch my live streams and my talk radio and all that stuff. That's the hope, anyways. But yeah, the video business. I want to keep trying to pursue it. It's not easy. I mean, I gotta get a business license even, to be a legit company of doing business and stuff. See, there's a Twitch comment that's spam right there. Spam. Best viewers on streamboo.com. Remove the space. Yeah, I don't care about best viewers on streamboo.com. and yeah, if I went there, they'd want money to give me viewers. No, I don't want to pay to get viewers, okay? I'm not looking to pay to up my view count. I'm wanting to do that naturally on my own and build viewers as I get viewers. If I get viewers, cool. If I don't, cool. I'm not going to pay for people to watch my show. That's just ridiculous. Why would I do that? Now, business-wise, like I say, continuing to say, I want to grow and get my business license so I'm legit, get more equipment, get better lighting for my green screen, possibly find some place I can have as an office building, that I can have an office where I can set up the green screen and not have to take it up and down every day. Because that can be a pain in the butt sometimes. Because sometimes it won't go up the way I want it to, and I get stressed out, and I'm like, ah! So if I can find a building somewhere, even a small building, to hold me as an office, hang up my green screen on the wall, just leave it up, and I can, I could do shows from the office. I could do this show from my office, and then at midnight after the show, walk home or whatever, depending on how far the building is from the home. And then it'd be a little more like kind of a professional thing, where I'm in a building that's / office / studio, that type of thing. But these are all just plans right now. It's nothing I can put into effect at the moment because I ain't got the resources, I ain't got the funding, I ain't got the manpower right now. But I'm hoping to get better. I'm hoping to get some funding. I'm going to continue to share the GoFundMe thing and annoy people. And maybe sooner or later, they'll want to donate to me and help me out. If not, oh well. But yes, I don't expect this business to just be all awesomely big right off the bat. It's just the hardness of putting together a business is, stressful. Because you sit there and think, how am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? Should I do this? Should I do this? Is it worth it? Well, yeah, it's worth it. It's just stressful. But anything you do is going to be stressful. Especially if it's something doing with a business or something that's going to bring you some success later on. It's going to be stressful because you got to work for it. You got to fight for it. You got to keep going and going and going and going. And pushing and pushing and pushing. Make it happen, man. Come on now. But I have faith in myself that I can make it happen. It's just tough getting the funding and getting the help. So anybody who can donate, I appreciate it. And when I get my guests, I won't talk about GoFundMe much when I'm like interviewing people, because that would just sound like I'm begging my guests for money or whatever. So I won't be mentioning like the GoFundMe thing. It'll be up there. I just won't mention it, and I'll just talk to my guests and just go with the flow. Um, I gotta do some in the next week between start Wednesday, buddy. Wednesday to Wednesday, I gotta do a little research on my first guest and get questions ready and get prepped for that. And then same thing for the Friday guest, Hollywood Capone. I know a little bit. I've read a little bit of what his story is, so he'll be a little easier. The first guest, I don't know much about his business, my art kit or something like that. But he's from Washington. I'm from Washington, so it's a local person. He was like, "Oh, I'm close to Gig Harbor." I was like, "Oh, okay, that's close, decently close to where I'm living." Okay, dang. And then of course, I get Jaden still watching a little bit here. Jaden's one of the gaming people. He watches the gaming lives a lot, so I appreciate him sticking around for talk radio sometimes. Giving me the view, giving me the audience. I just want to keep growing my audience, get those numbers moving up, get subscribers moving up. Get things happening. Because if I can get enough subscribers and enough watch hours over on YouTube, I can make a little money from YouTube even. So I'm trying to work that out. I don't even know what Jaden's saying right now. What are you trying to say, homie? SSINDISOOAOA. But you okay? Yeah. Yes, I know, man. I'll always bring people to watch for you. Yeah, you have helped a lot with bringing an audience to my show and my channel, man. That's why I appreciate you, Jaden, even though sometimes you can annoy me. As I said about, like, my mother, God love her, she annoys me. My brother, love him, but he annoys me. People just annoy me sometimes. But yeah, you have brought quite a audience to my channel, Jaden. You have been, one of my biggest supporters, and I like that, and I appreciate that. And I like it when you're not so annoying. Like tonight, you're not as annoying as usual. so much love to you. But not gonna lie to you, Rye. Lie to you, Rye. That rhymes, okay. You also got 400 plus followers on your apps. Yeah, see? But you don't have to like bring me all these different people, but on which I bully Elon. Oh, Elon Musk, the alien? Yes, Elon Musk is an alien. You just look at his face, man. He wears a mask, but he's an alien. And now he's like working with Trump or something. It's like, I don't get it. Where did that come from? Trump's the guy that's vice president. Why is Elon Musk sticking his nose in his business? You even send your stuff to him. You trash talk Elon Musk to himself, to him. It's kind of funny. I gotta give you credit for that. It's kind of funny. Like Friday the 14th when I have James Buckman on the show, because he kind of like non-binary and stuff. So I was gonna like share on X or whatever and tag Donald Trump to watch it. I told him to shut the hell up when he posted an alien poster, and I told him to stop using his son as a shield to stay alive because of his involvement in politics. Yeah, see, Jaden be mouthing off, man. Gotta love it. But see, I'm not a big politic guy. I don't necessarily talk politics because I just don't really care to get involved with politics. These people will do what they do and just whatever. If they screw up the country, they screw up the country. So it's just whatever. Politics ain't my thing, and I'm not really smart enough to talk about politics anyways. I don't know how he didn't ban me from X yet. Well, maybe Elon Musk likes people talking crap. I don't know. I mean, Elon Musk owns X, so he could ban you, but maybe he likes to trash talk. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know much about politics, and I'm not smart enough to discuss politics. So I just don't do it. I don't really care. I don't vote, so I have no right to say anything. Whoever president is president. I don't care. But I just think it's gonna be funny. On Friday the 14th, I have the James Buckman, and if I, at Donald Trump over on X or whatever, and he comes watch it, he could see the non-binary talking about stuff. That'd be funny, man, because Donald Trump's against all that stuff or something. I don't know. I don't know. So yeah, I got one viewer on Twitch, it shows, one on YouTube and one on Facebook. So Jaden said, I don't vote. I'm a woman in 1980 because they couldn't vote. And yeah, I can't. I'm not even from America, bro. What do you mean you ain't from America? You live in America, brother. Where'd you move from then? Huh? Let's see. 11:47. You're getting to the ending of the show a little bit here. But yes, and then March 17th, like I said, with the let's see, I forgot the name a little bit. The Betsy Kudlinski. That will be pre-recorded. I'll have pre-recorded earlier in the day, and then I'll put it on the live stream at 11. Just because some people don't want to be staying up till 2 in the morning in their time to do a live stream. Some people wish to sleep in the middle of the night. Unlike Jaden, who stays up all night long. So, some interviews will be pre-recorded, some interviews will be live. So, the first two guests, the first one's from Washington State, same state as me, so we're on the same time. And the second guest, Hollywood Capone, as you probably guessed, he's from California, so same time zone. So, yeah. So those people who are on the West Coast are more likely to, be up with me at 11 o'clock at night to do my show. Others that are East Coast, where it's 2 in the morning their time, they ain't gonna want to be up to do no damn interview. They're like, nah, can we pre-record it? Yeah, we can pre-record it. That's cool. I still got to reach out to this other older fella. He was wanting to kind of be a possible co-host on a Monday or Tuesday, and I haven't really contacted him to discuss that. So I'm gonna have to get that so I can maybe get him booked for his first little interview, and then go from there about co-host, thing. And he from East Coast, 11 a.m. or 11 p.m. my time, 2 a.m. his time, and he an older man, so I don't know, maybe he doesn't have to worry about getting up earlier, so I don't know. But we will see how the future goes with guests and co-hosts and all that stuff. As I say, the wife's kind of the voice from beyond on Thursday nights, talking about the scary stuff of the world, the paranormal stuff of the world, the legends and myths of the world. Last week we talked about Jack the Ripper and, you know, murders of the history. And
Well, if you're in number 10, you're in the hospital.
now she's talking about the hospital with my brother.
Because he's faking and it gets him to stop.
Oh yeah.
He does it for attention. But if he was really hurting, then yeah, he would need to go to the hospital.
And he probably hears me talking, so he wants to, like, you know, be a pain in the butt. You know, but that's okay. I still love the kid, but he's annoying. 10 minutes left of the show. It's 11:50 p.m. One thing that's scary. Mia, probably. Yeah, Jaden, I can see why you would think Mia was scary. A death case would be me jumping on a trampoline and falling from it. Jumping on a trampoline and falling from it? You mean falling through it? Because I can't do anything with jumping. That's okay. But, you know, we don't want you having a death case, man. We want Jaden to stay alive. You might be annoying, but you're a cool person, man. And you're a loyal audience for me. You're here all the time watching me. You got to get tired of this face. Or tired of my little whininess sometimes. If I start getting stressed and in my head and I start whiny, you know, you probably get tired of that too. But it's who I am. It's how I get stuff out of my head, is by voicing it and, you know, stuff like that. Because, well, if I jumped, it'll be 9/11 because my legs are, of course, in shape. Oh, you got muscle legs, huh? See, some of the conversations are kind of interesting, you know. And over time, as I get more viewers that chat, you know, we'll have more stuff going on to chat about. And, you know, kind of better the show guest-wise. And I won't type on the chat, I will talk and just interact with my viewers through my voice, responding to their comments and stuff like that. Definitely, it's built off of pure milk and chocolate syrup and chocolate stuff. It's helpful, definitely. So, your legs are strong because of milk and chocolate syrup. So you make a lot of chocolate milk. That's what you're saying, right? You drink a lot of chocolate milk. Okay, that's good. Who needs a protein bar? Nah, I need chocolate milky. Chocolate milky. Yeah, see, I don't drink milk much. I don't like milk. I don't like the taste of milk. I prefer my energy drink. Okay, which could be bad for you as well, but I still drink them because that's what I like, you know. But yes, I had the new likes from Nancy Armstrong, so I thank my mom for liking the show and watching the show. Thank you, Jaden, for joining and chatting and everything. Whoever's on Twitch, thank you for watching as well. If anybody's on Kick, thank you for watching. It's just getting to be time to wind down and cut the show here. Cut the show. And then tomorrow, I'll be back in 23 hours, roughly, to talk about Transformative Tuesday. Things to help me and other people transform their lives for the better, become better people, push myself towards this goal of my business and all that stuff. Just continuing to go from motivational to transformative, to start the week off that way. And then Wednesday will be Wedgie Wednesday. Just talking about wedgies. Wedgies are awesome. Okay? Too bad I'll never be better because, well, I suck. Jaden, behave yourself. You don't suck. Come on now. This is Motivational Monday. You gotta like yourself, Jaden. You gotta be happy with who you are, even though you're an annoying pain in the butt sometimes. um, but I still like you. You're still, I still consider you a friend, an online friend. Um, Fine, I'll change. Yeah, see, that was easy. See, I'm good at this motivational stuff. All I had to say was, Jaden, you're a good person. Be nice. And then, fine, I'll change. Time to go make a heart sign to a random girl. Hey, go for it. It'll be awesome, yeah. If that's what you wish to do, my friend, I got your back on that. Go give some girl a random heart. And then my mother, stay motivated, mama. You might have your health problems, but you a strong old lady. You just can't hear. I'm surprised you can hear this show. You probably have your phone like on max volume or something. Yes, I wish you luck, Jaden. I know you can, go charm some girl. I have faith in you. As long as you don't act like a pain in the butt and be like nice and stuff and like charming. Like, hi, my name's Jaden. How you doing? Well, don't say it like that. That's kind of crazy. Your mama is strong. Yeah, my mama is strong. She deals with a lot of health issues and she pushes through. She has a hard time sometimes, but she pushes through. She do good. Especially if she can outlive my talking. I agree. Because I talk a lot. And sometimes I have to yell at her if she can't hear me. But yeah, 3 minutes after the show and, just trying to say my goodbyes. And thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed this week of Talk Radio episodes. And then next week, I start having my guests. Beginning of March. Wednesday, March 5th and Friday, March 7th. Those are the first 2 guests. So it's going to be cool. Get the damn cookies, Mom. Is that how you talk to her, Rye? Yeah, but it's not. I don't say get the damn cookies. She get cookies anyways. If she wants cookies, she get cookies. I don't have to tell her. She already bought some cookies from the Girl Scouts. Y'all need to buy cookies from the Girl Scouts. Follow my mama's lead. Buy some Girl Scout cookies. It will be much appreciated from the child and Girl Scouts. Because the money goes to a good cause, the Girl Scouts of America, helping girls become better people and, learn things and all that stuff and just have fun doing things. Like, So, with that being said, and brought to you by Crowbros Entertainment, I want to thank you for watching this episode of Talk Radio. And continue to tune in and continue to follow and like and share these videos. And you can't continue to subscribe. You can only subscribe to the channel one time. So you can't continue to do that. But you can share it and get more subscribers to come and subscribe. And help Rye get some audience members. Because yes, Jaden and a bunch of my other gaming live people call me Rye. R-I-E, rye. Which I don't mind. I'm a bit of rye bread. Anyways, much love to you guys. I will talk to you tomorrow night with Transformative Tuesday. And hope you guys have a good night. Get some sleep. Wake up in the morning energized and ready for Transformative Tuesday. Okay? So, peace. They always put that song on. I don't want that song.